What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trish Ramon,
Grandmaster Key,
and your boy Blue Ski.
Hey, and this is
the journey to success.
Yes, sir.
Carcast.
Carcasting. Let's go.
We was beating around the bush in the last episode. I didn't want to say what the name was, but this is the journey to success. Carcast.
But what's a Carcast?
You feel me?
We already went over that. Go look at episode 1.
Hey,
that's
check
true.
it
It'll
out,
be
man.
in this box right here.
Yes, sir. So if you missed it, make sure like that up, comment. We go over what a Carcast is. We go over the background and foundation, everything that got us to this point right here. Episode number 2, man.
Ooh.
So, y'all, where are we at?
Oh no,
Like,
I know where I want to start this episode at.
Where we at?
Struggles.
The struggles. All right,
this is something that we have faced right away.
Oh my God.
With even just doing this. Let's talk about the struggles on the journey.
Yes.
Because immediately from the conception of this, we're hyped, we're excited, something that we love to do, all the stuff that we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, life is life. So you get hit with the just inconveniences of things. Like we moved to LA. So now things that were convenient to me are now convenient to you and less convenient to me. Like the whole driving situation to and from work, same for you.
Same for me, yeah.
So it's like making time, just the struggles
Time
of just
management.
inconvenience.
That's what I was gonna say for sure. Time management.
You know what I miss already?
What?
Parking sucks out here, guys. Oh my God, it's freaking terrible.
It's interesting because it's like, yes, it's time management, but it's also just a fortitude of getting something done, because I can theoretically get home at 7:30, but that's 2 hours of sitting in traffic to get 20 miles. And so it's like things like that where like you start doing this thing where it's like, okay, do I want to? And I'm gonna be real, it's a struggle. Like I didn't think it was gonna be that bad, but like I said, 2 hours for 30 miles or 20 miles, it's not.
It's tough. And then, like, at the end of the day, like, no matter how bad we all want, you know, the success, the finish line, we're still all humans at the end of the day. We still have 24 hours to work with and a certain energy that even sometimes we could break past the barrier, but you only can give so much. So, oh my God, that struggle and that, oh, how bad do I want it? Like, sometimes I'll start to feel guilty, like, I know I want it bad, like the success, or do I really? Because like, damn, like I didn't get up on time to do X, Y, and Z, or I didn't make this edit in the schedule or whatever. And it's just like, damn, how do we assess like when something is for us?
That's a good one though. Like you said, you're like starting to feel guilty. Like, wow. Yeah,
it's like, cause you always hear like everybody's gonna say like, oh, consistency, and oh, you gotta want it, you gotta grind. Like, man, I'm tired of hearing that. Like, of course, we all out here trying to eat. Like, we want the money for sure. We love what we're doing. We get to share and come holla at y'all. But at the end of the day, it's like, man, how do you push through? Like, how do we make it easier to do what needs to be done? And then how do we not feel guilty when at the end of the day your body is like, bro, like enough is enough? Like, how do we not feel guilty? So that's where we're at.
I think one of the things that's tough is that like in like say the driving situation, that's something that has to be like, what am I trying to say? It's not like you woke up late.
Right.
You know, it's different than just saying, okay, I just need to wake up earlier. Like this is one of those things where, okay, I'm just getting off work. It just happens to be in the middle of fucking rush hour. And
out of our control.
So it's out of our control, but I still have the passion to want to do this. So it's like, do I fight through that every time? And I don't know. I guess it's sacrifices. I don't know. I just know it's tough, and it's something that I'm dealing with firsthand.
Right now, we're sitting in it.
It's tough.
I mean, glad you said that though, because you said it's out of our control. Definitely with dealing with these freeways already, it's definitely out of our control, like you said. Because I wake up at a certain time, and I know exactly how long it takes me to get to work. But every day,
getting home is different.
Right. Every day. It's ridiculous.
I mean, and to sum that up, because you guys might not know, like, we're all roommates, and so like things that come into play, I think Key mentioned it earlier, it's just these are inconveniences, these are the struggles. So it's like coordinating schedules, fighting the traffic, getting the parking. Those specifically may not be your situation, but you will encounter some struggles where the overall message is you'll be tested. Like, how bad do you want it? And you'll be faced with, like, you know that you want success, and wherever you're going, whether it be like an Instagram career, YouTube career, whatever you're trying to get at, Twitch, whatever it is, you know that you want the fruits of the labor and you're willing to put in the labor. But sometimes the struggles just they test you. They test is the perfect word. Like, they test. And so now, just little things that I can offer that have been helping. I know specifically me. I don't know, y'all can chime in. But just celebrating the little victories. Like, we needed to come up with a name for what we wanted to do for the podcast, and we came up with the name. Key got on making sure that the Instagram was set up. We gotta set up the socials. We gotta set up the YouTube. We gotta set up the Instagram. We gotta set up this, that. Something as small as setting up an email. Y'all will be surprised when you celebrate those small victories of, like, okay, email is made, the Instagram is made, the YouTube is made. That's one less thing that once you did it on Monday, you don't have to do it on Tuesday, and now you can focus on the next thing that has to be done in the journey. So my advice, to get through the struggles, celebrate for sure. Left?
Yeah, left.
Because we are going to Wells Fargo, by the way. Like, this is a real journey to the bank. But celebrate those small victories, man. That's going to be my input for this episode, and those small W's will accumulate, and you will feel accomplished, and that will be your motivation. That'll be your drive, because at the end of the day, we need to see some type of value coming forth after you put in that effort. You want to see, like, what is it? How is this benefiting me? Why is it worth it? So when you see those W's, that's what happens. You're like, oh shoot,
I think like, for me, and again, dealing with something that's outside of just the control, because other than the traffic, I will be there ready to do whatever, whenever. But just sometimes life will help you out. It'll toss you a bone sometimes, because I just happen to pick up a second case in my job that'll help me get closer to home versus from where I was. So it's like, you gotta be willing to work a little bit. Like, sometimes life will throw you that bone. You've got to put in that extra step to get home. Because now, if I say, all right, me driving 40 minutes versus the 2 hours, if I don't want to do that, okay, how bad do I really want it? Like,
facts. And sometimes you just gotta face the music.
Yeah, you guys hit it right on the head. I'm not even gonna lie. Celebrating the victories, you know. Right now, I get home at about. I come home. I'm out of the house pretty much all day, and then I get home.
2 jobs, right?
2 jobs. Yeah, I got 2 jobs. So, and they're both working with kids and everything like that. So, by the time I get home, it's probably about 8, 9 o'clock. You know, people go to bed at that time period.
Facts.
Us, we might have to work that day. We might say, hey, you know what? We feel you, but we got to get something done right now, and I got to keep the motivation to just want to do it. I might not want to, but I'm still going to do it because I know we got to get it done.
Facts.
And if we get it done faster in that time period, then it's done.
Fantastic.
You know what I mean? So like you said, celebrate them little victories. Make sure you get whatever you need to handle done in a faster time span, so when you can look at it later in your schedule for your work week or whatever, you can be like, oh, I don't even got to worry about that right now because I already handled it.
Facts. And then, like, to really put that into perspective, I mean, like, this will essentially be like another.
Yeah, I know. We got hope.
Oh yeah. This will essentially be like another job, like the third one. Like, for you, it's 3. Like, for me, it's my second, and then Key, what is it? 3. Second for you. So it's like, at the end of the day, now I'm really starting to understand which does count. Like, that's, you know,
get
like,
into that right hand lane. We looking for Dolan.
Yeah, Dolan. Yeah, like, for us, this is like another stream of income that we're trying to have crack off. So at the end of the day, now I'm really learning the importance of, okay, love what you do, have it be natural, because they always say these other things on top of be consistent. Okay, well, you gotta love it. Oh, it has to be something that just fits into the schedule as well, or not has to be, but
it would be nice.
It would be nice if you already do whatever this thing is that could bring in another stream of income. And now I see like how important that is, because if this felt like another job instead of something where we could just cut on the camera, you know, chop it up, exchange value, and offer y'all something, and you guys could, you know, share the Carcast. That's how you can help us out. Since we don't run ads, we don't bombard you or bug you, just share this. But you know, if we didn't like to do it, then it will be another job. If it's another job and it feels like work, then how consistent are we going to be in the long run? But since I actually love just trying to grow, learn, figure out this journey, and figure out the next steps,
you know what's
it's
funny?
Cool. Like it's natural.
Like this used to happen very organically. Like we would legitly just get in the car and go somewhere and then chop it up. But now, just because of the schedules, we have to actually make that happen. So now it's like, hey y'all, let's all get in the car and go to the bank. Like we just all happen to be home right now. Yeah. So it's like, it's interesting how it used to be something that was very organic where we would just do it. And then now it's something that we have to make it happen, but it still feels good. Like it doesn't feel like we're forcing. It doesn't feel. You okay? Are you all right? Oh, this is not.
We're supposed to do this with some right now. Never mind this, y'all. Don't worry about us. I'm trying to sneak around.
You didn't have to honk at us. You didn't have to snitch.
Right.
Like.
Right.
Like, sorry.
Thought that was frowned upon out here.
Snitches get stitches. Not in our case. Just get like maybe a honk back. I don't know.
Kids get a firm talking to that they can't hear.
Is there such a thing as a nice honk?
Roll out that window.
No. There is a nice honk. You want to know what a nice honk is?
What's a nice honk?
It's my motorcycle.
No. Is it one of those beep? Okay. Yep. That's the nice honk.
That's a nice honk.
I don't know that this one is too masculine. I mean, like
they got the attention. Look.
It's crazy. Like in Mexico and stuff, like they use their honk.
Like they
hold it.
Go to sleep on it.
Not even like they're like if they're trying to get over, if they're trying to do anything.
They utilize it. Yeah. Instead of like a diss, like
right, no, because everything is always a diss on here. No, it's not a form of communication. It's hey, you doing something, or you fucked up.
That was a lot of randomness right there at the end. But if you guys didn't take anything from this, if you enjoyed the Carcast, we only ask that you like, share, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
We're not asking for nothing other than support. So, you know, there's a lot that we gotta do to get even recognized on YouTube, and it's all up to you guys to help us do it. So
started from ground zero. We got no subs right now.
We have 0 subs. There's 0 subs. There's 0 likes. There's 0 views.
Man, hey, you could be the number 1.
Hey,
so when we get these videos up, do y'all thing. We appreciate it in advance. Yes. And then, again, leave us comments. Like, let us know if there's something that stood out during the episode, or if there's just something that you have a different viewpoint on, a perspective, or tell us your struggles and how you got over it.
Let us know. I mean, for now, though, we made it. We talked about our struggles. We made it to the bank. About to go get this,
money.
Pizza.
Celebrate the small victories.
Small victories.
Hey.
Get this stuff handled, man. We'll catch y'all at the next episode.
Peace.
We out. I don't know shit else about the meta.
And then robots are breeding. What I hear.
What?
Yes.